I traveled 8,603 miles across the world alone. I'm almost 25 years old and they say travel when you're young, so that's exactly what I decided to do. Ever since I was bitten by the travel bug, it's been a dream of mine to see more and more of the world and learn about different places and cultures. I've also heard that solo traveling can lead to tremendous times of personal growth. And for the past couple of years, videos of Bali kept popping up in my YouTube feed where I could experience it, but only through my computer screen. So I decided I would finally go. Now don't get me wrong, traveling solo hasn't always been the goal, but with people's schedules these days, sometimes it can be hard to get friends to come with, but that didn't stop me. And neither should it let you from having the most incredible, life-changing experiences. So I booked a one-way ticket from my comforts of Los Angeles, California, to Bali, Indonesia, where I would begin my 2-month journey traveling to 5 countries. Today is my first official day in Bali, Indonesia, and I'm currently staying at the Kamare, which is basically a guest house where there's 14 other rooms. They only had one night available, so I am checking out today, heading to a new spot, but I want to give you guys a quick tour. It was only $30 a night to stay here. Do a quick tour downstairs, and then we're gonna head out to get some coffee. All right, now it's time to figure out how to get around this island. This is the Grab app, which is basically like the Uber for Bali, and you can book bikes and cars. And these are the motor scooters that you can take around the island, and they are just so much fun. Now, riding on this motor scooter for the very first time, I felt so free and just excited to explore the island. And first on my agenda, I wanted to do something that I normally do back home that brings me a lot of peace and joy, and that's just going to a coffee shop. Okay, just got here to Satu Satu, which is a coffee shop. I'm just gonna get something really small because I want to check out a different place for brunch. So let's go check it out. Going to coffee shops is something that I actually do a lot on my own, even when I'm home in Los Angeles, whether it's just getting some work done or trying some vegan food. It's a simple pleasure that actually brings me a lot of peace and happiness. So this is their chia seed pudding, and it's made with coconut milk, and there's a bunch of fruits as well in it. And then I got the cappuccino here with some soy milk. Cheers. Okay everyone, so I just finished breakfast and it's really good. It's getting pretty busy here. Some people are even just working. They have great Wi-Fi as well, it's very fast, so you could grab a bite to eat and also work if you wanted to. But now I just ordered a new Grab bite. It's about 11:30 a.m. Heading back to the Kamare where I'm staying. Gonna check out and then head to our next spot. All right, I just packed up all of my things. It's about 12 o'clock p.m. now. We're gonna go check out of the Kamare and head to Ysabel Hotel. So, I didn't really show you guys what I brought, but I have my massive backpack here, and this carries all like my camera stuff. Basically, I have my laptop here, and then my drone, controller, my Sony a7C. Here would be the camera I'm using right now, which is my point and shoot Sony ZV-1. And here I have like a lot of other external hard drives and whatnot. Tripod, there's more, but that's all that I'm gonna show right now. For 1 month/6 week in Asia. Okay, future Ysabel here. Little did I know that my trip would actually end up being 2 months, not just 6 weeks. I brought this carry-on, such a good decision. I'm so glad I decided to only bring a carry-on since I am traveling to more than one place in Asia after I'm done here in Bali. It's just so much easier to just have one carry-on to move around. Anyways, checking out of Kamare, heading out to Ysabel. I'm gonna do a Grab car because I have all of my luggage.
Thank you for staying and hope to see you again.
Yeah! When I got here yesterday, he greeted me, checked me in, literally so nice. Such a great experience on my first night. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And as you'll probably see throughout my Bali series, I ended up changing where I was staying so many times, but it's something that's oddly comforting, and I also just really like trying out and experiencing different places.
Ysabel Chavez.
Okay, we made it to our next stay. Just off the bat, this room is really big for just me. So let's take a quick look around. This hotel for this master suite was $28 a night. Not bad. I have this massive wardrobe here with a safe. mini fridge, table here, entryway to the master suite. This massive king-size bed, TV here, coffee table, sofa, chair. The bathroom area. Love the color, it's like a light mint shower. And then there's a door here for a little patio with a couple of seats as well. So yeah, that's the quick room tour. If you were to split with another person, that would be $14 a night. Okay, so now I'm gonna head over to Dojo co-working space. This is a pretty popular co-working space in Bali, and I do wanna check it out because Bali is known for being a place for digital nomads and expats, and so I'm very curious of what it's like. I also have a little bit of work to get done, so we're gonna head there and see what it's all about. And little did I know that making the decision to come to this co-working space would be a huge reason why my Bali trip would be so incredible, and you'll learn a little bit later towards the end of this video exactly why. And after I finished working, I headed to a cocktail hour with members of the co-working space. All right, everyone, we just arrived to Ysabel. Let's head inside. And it was at this point, only on my second day in Bali, that I started to meet so many different people. What started off as a solo adventure no longer really felt like one. I'm such a people person, and I went around and asked everyone to introduce themselves and a little bit about themselves.
Hey there, how's it going? My name's Jai, and I'm really excited to be here. A really great community over here in Bali, and really looking forward to getting to know everyone and working remotely, us digital nomads.
Hey, I'm Andrew. I've been traveling for the past 4 years, all around different parts of the world, mostly Latin America and Europe, and I got to Bali about like a little bit more than a month ago.
Hello, I'm Megan. I've been in Bali for 2 weeks, but just wanted to get out of the Melbourne cold.
Hi, I'm Jamie. I'm from Tokyo. I've been in Bali for 2 months.
I also just met Gloria.
Hello everyone, I live in California for 3 years and I'm from China.
And she's been in Bali for how long now?
For 2 weeks so far. But it's gonna stay here for another maybe a few weeks.
That's what a lot of people that I'm meeting are saying. They're like, we're gonna stay for longer, whatever.
Yeah, it's very fun here.
Yeah.
You guys have time and have chance, try to visit Bali.
We are now gonna head over to Deuce Ex Machina. Apparently there is a comedy show, but that was so much fun. Just having drinks and meeting everyone. Everyone is filtering out. We just made it to Deuce Ex Machina and it started pouring. He took me on his bike. It definitely started pouring on us, but we made it.
I had some very precious cargo on the way here, but we made it.
First And afterwards, I was spontaneously invited to a villa party and a second one on the beach. And I was just so surprised at how open and welcoming and friendly everyone that I met was. And I'm not gonna lie, before I went on the trip, I felt a little bit fearful, but this entire night just gave me so much hope and excitement for the spontaneity and what was to come. Hello, it is the next day. It's about 2 p.m. and I'm about to head over to Finn's Beach Club. It is a very popular beach club here in Bali, and I met some people last night and they invited me, so I'm like, why not go? I'm leaving these first few days very spontaneous, seeing where it takes me, being a yes man, wanting to be able to meet some people. So that's where we're going today. I just called a grab bike and let's head over. Here's this for Ysabel. Just got here to Finn's. We got a nice table here, some friends hanging out, good vibes.
And good food.
I got this delicious vegan roll here and a pomelo mule.
This is a Balinese kombucha.
I love kombucha.
Yeah. What did you get? More.
I got chicken something.
You eat too fast.
And this was the day where I ended up making friends, where I would go on some of the craziest adventures in Bali with. And it was all because I went to that co-working space on my second day. So here's a kind of funny, ironic thing. I consider myself to be an extremely independent person. I don't mind doing things solo, but at the end of the day, I'm also a huge people person. And what brings me the most happiness is meeting others and getting to share experiences with others. And these first few days in Bali really showed me the power of people and community. I no longer felt alone, Bali is such a special place where you meet people from all around the world who have a shared eagerness to explore and see the globe. I realized that some of the best experiences are when you're left to being spontaneous, when you're open to meeting new people, and when you're open to new experiences. So if you ever are considering solo traveling, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone, because as long as you have yourself, you'll find your way. You'll find your people, and you'll find yourself growing in so many different ways. The next day, I ended up doing what brings me comfort yet again, getting vegan food alone.
So we have this vegetarian ramen.
And as I enjoyed my food, I reflected on my first few days. While I sometimes do tend to lean towards my independent solo side, I also felt overjoyed that I took the chance to meet people from the few days before. And being able to do both is truly a gift. And even though now this is just a sliver of my life, this is a reminder that community can be found anywhere if you're brave enough to find it. You don't need to feel afraid to do anything alone, and being spontaneous just might lead to some of the best moments of your life.